Is all right. Is Duke. I am on the screen with me is Dr. Mahesh Joshi, who is my colleague at our RMIT University. And
Your voice, I can't hear. Maybe others can. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can hear?
Yeah, I can now.
All right. Okay. So Dr. Mahesh Joshi is my colleague at RMIT University in Melbourne, Australia. And we are also co-authors for a few papers since I graduated my PhD. Yes, so it has been a long journey that we've been together as the friends, not only as the work college, but also as the friends. And I really appreciate through Mahesh, I get to know our speaker today, Dr. Shalini. Right. Mahesh, would you like to say something, to share something while we waiting for Shalini?
Yeah, sure, sure. Hello, everyone, and thank you, Duke, for introducing me. Duke and I, probably she told, we are working together from almost 10 years now, even more than 10 years, maybe. So we had a couple of publications in 2015, 2016, then 2018. Now two more papers coming out soon. And I do come from India and migrated to Australia in 2003, and definitely an active researcher like Dr. Duke, but definitely similar areas of research. I have published more than 65 ABDC ranked papers till today, and published some book chapters and supervised 20 students to completion. And always keen to learn. I'm here just to introduce the speaker, just to say hello to her. Maybe I'll be joining you guys in the coming sessions. And if there is any guidance needed, fully available, you can always contact Duke to share my details, and I'm happy to definitely talk to you some other time as well. Thank you.
Yeah. So I just would like to share the extra thing is Dr. Mahesh Joshi has received the Excellent of Research Award, yeah, at our RMIT College of Business and Law this year with over 10 publication, A rank, A and A star, and a research grant that we share together, right? Yeah.
1 second, Charlie is calling me. 1 second.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, when ish. All right. So maybe I'm read out Shalini's profile while we're waiting. Yeah. Right. So today our guest speaker, the person who will run through explain to us how to do the systematic literature review. All right. We also call this there is another terminology. It's also called structure literature reviews. So basically they are the same. Yeah. So
And
the
also we do bibliometric analysis, Duke, that they are also similar, bibliometric reviews.
problematic review.
Bibliometric.
Or biometric review, yes. And I think research profiling. Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there are a few terminologies that you can use, and basically they are similar, right? So I'm reading out the profile of our speaker today, Dr. Shalini Agarwal. Sorry if I pronounce your name correct. All right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Yes.
okay.
So,
Yes.
welcome, Dr. Shalini Agrawal. She is an esteemed alumnus of the prestigious Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. Dr. Shalini currently serves as a professor of finance at Chandigarh University, Mohali, with an impressive career spanning 18 years in industry and academia. Dr. Aguaga is recognized for her expertise in finance and risk management, holding an MBA with a specialization in finance and a PhD focusing on risk management, practice in Indian banking sector. She has made a significant contribution to the research field through her extensive research, teaching, and consultancy. Dr. Agwarga has published over 40 research papers in high-impact journals, including those listed in SCI, Q1, Q2, Scopus, and ABDC. Right. Her case studies are featured in the IIM Ahmedabad Case Center, and she has authored two edited books published by Taylor and Francis Publisher. She has successfully led three funded research projects, two with IIM Ahmedabad and one with IMS Ghaziabad, showcase her exceptional research capabilities. A sought-after expert in data analysis, Dr. Agarwal has conducted more than 100 workshops on time series data analysis using SPSS, eViews, and RStudio. Her expertise has been shared through guest lectures as the prestigious national and international platforms, including institutes in South Africa, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Thailand, Indonesia, and Brazil. Domestically, she has delivered lectures at renowned institutions such as NITTR Chandigarh, um, NIFM Faridabad, GLS, School of Doctoral Research and Innovation, and VIT, Vellore. Dr. Arguaga's contribution extend to academic leaderships, having chaired section at the prominent national and international conference in Thailand and Indonesia. Her accomplishments include 8 copyrights and 1 patent, and she serves as a reviewer for leading publishers like sorry, who's sharing something? She has served as the reviewer for leading publishers like Amaranth, In the Science, and Sage. Additionally, she is the associate editor for journals such as the Journal of Sustainable Finance and Investment and Asia Pacific Financial Markets. She has also curated a special issues on international finance and sustainability for the Journal of Sustainable Finance and Investment. As a dedicated mentor, Dr. Awaga has successfully guided 4 PhD scholarships to completion. Her multifaceted contribution to finance, risk management, and sustainability underscore her commitment to advancing knowledge and fostering innovation in the field. So it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Shalini Awaga today into our monthly webinar, research webinar. And I'm so happy that, with a short notice, I just sent out the Zoom and the link registration yesterday. There are over 300 people have registered, with 160 are in the Zoom right now, and 140 will be watching our seminar on YouTube. Right. So it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Shalini Awaga as our speaker today. Right.
Thank you.
Shalini,
Yes, yes, I'm there. I'm there.
it,
Is it mandatory for me to switch on my camera as well, or is it okay without camera? I can also do that.
it will be much better if you could get the camera on so that, it engage and then everyone can see you. Yeah. Uh,
Is that okay?
yeah.
I no, it's
Yes. Yes.
actually
Yeah. Is it very bright in your area? I mean, is
yes,
it sun?
yes.
Is there the
This
sun
light
behind you?
at the back, just give me a minute, then switch on
Yeah,
my different light then.
yeah,
Just wait.
yeah,
Let me switch off this light at the back.
yeah. Now
Switch.
you are co-host now, so you could what we
Just give
call,
me a
you
minute.
could share the screen. Yes, sure.
Just give me a minute. Let me start.
Now I wonder, should I do the caption so that everyone, if they
I
can,
think it is okay now.
yeah, perfect. Right. Nice to meet you the first time. Even we have talked on WhatsApp.
Yes. Hi. So thank you very much, your Duke. Thank you very much, Duke. So let me start with my topic today, and that is on systematic literature review, right? So let me share my screen with all of you. Okay. Okay. So let me start with it. Very good evening to one and all present here, all the participants. Uh, so I will be sharing this topic. I'll be delivering
Dr.
some.
Shalini is coming in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So should I stop or should I continue, Mahesh, sir? I think he has gone right now. Anyways, let me start. So the today's topic will be systematic literature review. So, how do we start and go about it? Let me increase the font size. I just need to do all these things so that I can write it well. So, let's start with the systematic literature review. So, let me tell you how do we go about it. So, the first most important thing when we are doing the systematic literature review, it is to understand the area we want to write a paper. So, this is our first thing that we have to see on which topic we have to write a paper. So, let's understand if we write a paper on the topic, let's say green bonds and sustainability. So, so this is one area in which you can write a paper on. There can be another topic, let's say that is a impact investing. We want to write a paper on impact investing and sustainability. So it can be anything. So what is the first important thing when you are writing a systematic literature review is to think about a topic. And when we are thinking about a topic, we have to think about the keywords as well. So let's say I want to go for a topic green bonds and sustainability. So this is another topic that is called as impact investing and sustainability. This is the topic. So you have to find out the keywords with respect to this. So how do we go about it? So the first important thing is to search for the papers related to this topic. To search for the papers related to this topic, it means what? The people who has written already written the papers on this topic, we have to find it out. Right. So how do we go about it then again? So there are many ways. One is Google Scholar. That is a free version. Another is scopus.com. That is a paid version. There is another Web of Science. This again is a paid version. Right. So let me have a recap. Mahesh sir, are you there?
Yes, at the moment I'm here. Yeah, I haven't left yet.
Okay, okay. Okay, so let's understand. Let me have a recap of what I have done right now. So, what I have tried to tell you is if you want to write a paper on systematic literature review, the first important thing is to understand the area you want to write a paper on. So, let's say I want to write a paper on green bonds and I want to see its relationship with sustainability as well. So, what I have to do, I have to search for the previous papers. So, when we write a systematic literature review, we have to search for the papers that is already written by the people. So, how do we go for it? How do we search for the papers related to this topic, that is green bonds and sustainability? So, there are many ways, but three of the ways that I normally recommend. One is the Google Scholar. This is a free version. Next is the scopus.com. I always admire this one because it is very easy to use this scopus.com. Another is the Web of Science. The first one is a free version and the last two is a paid version. So let me take you to that website now. Let me take you to this website, scopus.com. I'll tell you on Google Scholar as well, but let me take you to the scopus.com. I always admire this website because it's very useful to work through this website, and it's this is really good website. I think my net is slow. I think I need to switch off my camera. Can I do it in the meantime? Because I think it's working very slow. The net is working very slow. My place. Can
Yep,
I do
we
in between?
yes, please. You can turn off the camera now because we already met you for a while, so we know you. Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a moment. It is opening. So, are you students, the participants? Are you able to understand my English language? Also, are you able to understand? Are they able to understand?
Um, I think it's okay. Now I'm just asking, is everyone want me to show the caption, which is a subtitle, or it's annoying? Anyone need to show the caption? Yeah, they okay. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So it's opening up, it's taking a
Yes,
little
Shalini,
time.
I can see their message in the chat box. They are very, very much listening you and clearly listening you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, sir, right.
All right.
Let me sign in. It's just opening up. Just give me a few minutes. Now it has opened. So this is a website. So if actually my college, my organization, we have a paid version of it. So our college has subscribed to it. So if you have a paid subscription, so it becomes very easy for you to download the CSV file with the help of this. So if you have a paid version, so you can see there are number of options that is there. Can you all see to this? There are number of options. So we normally, when we go for a SLR paper, systematic literature review paper, so what we normally do is we click onto the first one, that is article title, abstract and keywords. So यहाँ पर what we will do is, like, we will be putting, let me put it here. So when we put in there, so we put it in inverted commas, double inverted commas, green bonds, and the word again sustainability. Sustainability. Now what we will do is we will copy it from here and we will put this word over here. This is green bond. Next, and there is option called as and or, right? So but we do not want to make use of the or option right now. So what we will be using, and option we will be using. And what is the next word to it? That is called as the sustainability. So we will put sustainability here and let's search for it and see how many papers do we get. So it's searching and let's wait for this. It all depends on the speed of this. Like, I know it's moving a little slow. Maybe the internet speed may be having some issues. क्या हो गया ये आज? Okay, it's getting downloaded. So you can see from here how many articles it has come. Okay, let's select all. So you can see from here, so many papers has come. Okay, so you can see that 340 documents has been found with the two keywords, that is a green bond and sustainability. uh, all these papers that we have got have the two main keywords, that is green bond and sustainability, right? So we have 340 papers. So you can see, if you're going for a SLR, so if you have around 150 papers also, that is good enough. So now you need to check. Actually what we will be doing is we will be down our research. What I'm trying to tell you here is, initially we got 340 papers, right? So you note it down, because whatever the number of papers that we got, it will go to the research methodology section. Whatever right now we are talking about, it will become a part of the research methodology section. So initially we got 340 papers, right? So now let's understand the range. So you can narrow down this, research. So how do we narrow down this? Means we can reduce this number. How do we reduce this number? There is a date, time frame. So the date for this is 2016 to 2025. So already it was from 2014. So we can, but I think it's okay. We do not need to make changes into the time frame. So let's see what else we can make changes into. So यहाँ पर there is a subject area. There is a there is a word called as the subject area. So we can narrow down again to our research. So we can see, it's opening up. Just give a, I don't know what is happening. I think internet is a problem today. Anyways, so we can, what we can do is, here you can see, there are different areas or there are specialization. So we do not need mathematics, art and humanities, multidisciplinary art. So what are the things that we need this topic, the papers from? We need the papers from economics, econometrics and finance. We need the papers from business management and accounting and environmental science, or social science also we can click upon. So this is to our area. Like I am from a management stream, so these four subject areas is okay with me. So I can limit down my research to this. So you click on this option, limit down. So it will, you can see initially how many papers you have got, 340. Now how many it has reduced to. So it will come, the numbers will come, how many of the papers got reduced with, right? So the numbers will come. So it, I don't know what is happening today. Okay, now you can see the number of documents total was 300 documents. After selecting the subject area, so number of documents got reduced to 300 documents. So let's say we still need to narrow it down. So you can see from here there is a articles. document type is there. So still we want to reduce it. So let's say we click onto the articles only. We do not want the sample. In our sample, we do not want the book chapters, we do not want the review papers, conference papers, and book. So click onto limit to. So it will again reduce the size or reduce the number of papers. So let's see how much it comes out to be. So it will again narrow down our research, right? So let's see how many papers will it come now. It will reduce, don't worry. So yeah, 196. Now the documents has been reduced to 96, right? So let's see others, what else we can do. I think we cannot do anything else. What we can do is like not the language we can talk about. So we can, यहाँ पर it is showing 195 papers is from English language and one is from Korean and one is from Russian. So again, we want only the English language, right? So let's narrow down our research. So now we have finally we have received 195 documents. So now this is our final score. So what we will do is, in the meantime, I have always a habit of asking these participants, are you able to understand? Please raise your hands in the meantime so that I should know that you are with me, all of you. Please raise your hands, participants. Will that be possible?
Do you need me to unmute everyone? At the moment, I mute
No,
everyone,
they
but
can just they can yes, you can they can raise their hands as well
yeah,
if they
yeah,
want.
yeah. Okay.
That is okay with me.
Mm.
So everybody is able to understand? Okay. So let me repeat this for a while. Let me repeat this for a while. What I have done is, uh, if you are writing a SLR paper, the first thing, important thing is to select the area you want to write a paper. So let's say I want my topic is on green bonds and sustainability. So what I will do is I will see how many papers has been written on this topic. So these are the three websites. So I would prefer, I always prefer scopus.com. So what I have done is I have put this keywords into the Scopus database, that is green bonds and sustainability. And by using the different segments from here, so we have reached 195 papers in totality, right? So I want to now download these papers. So what I will do is, there is a button called as export and there is a CSV file. So let me click onto this CSV file. It will take me to this. Click on everything that is there, and there is a button called as export. So please export these all the documents. You can see over here that 195 documents, they are downloading into the CSV file over here. Can you see my cursor, all of you? Exporting 195 documents to CSV file. So it is exporting all the documents into a CSV file. So you can see this CSV file we have got. Now look at this. So this is the most important file, that the file that we have got. It is similar to an Excel file. So what does it contain, this file? So let me highlight this. This is the first row consists of the headings. First row consists of the headings. This is the author's name. This is the title of the papers. Okay, so let me tell you, this consists of 195 documents. It has 195 documents, so it will be 196th, right? So what is all this document all about? What is the information they are depicting? So each row is representing one paper. Let me repeat this again. Each row is representing one paper information. So every row, if you go to a third row, so it represents another paper information. So the information, you can see, this is the name of the paper, this is the title of the paper, third party certification, how to effectively like this, right? So this is the information. This CSV file consists of the information about 195 papers that is related to green bonds and sustainability. So year of publication, source title means the journal in which it is published, write volume number and this DOI and all this. And this is the abstract. Now, this abstract is very, very important. Click onto this abstract and take it to the another worksheet, copy it here. And what you have to do, if you have to write an SLR paper, you have to read this 196 abstract. Is this clear? I want the participants only to raise their hands. There is no need for you to do anything else. Just raise your hands. When I'm asking you, just wanted to know whether you are able to understand what I'm teaching you right now, because this is. Mama, पानी पिला दो, पानी पिला दो, इनको पकड़ा दो. अच्छा. Okay, good, great. Right. So now this is the so let's understand, the CSV file. This CSV file is very, 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 very important, because it becomes very easy for us to write a SLR paper with the help of this SLR file. This much of information about all the papers, you cannot get it through any other source. Web of Science is also a very good data, has a very good data. If Google Scholar say, if you want to get this information, you will not be able to extract this much of information from the Google Scholar. So let me show you Google Scholar. Let's go to Google Scholar here. Type it here, Google Scholar. Click onto this. यहाँ पर you write the word green bonds and sustainability. They will search the papers for you, but not the way the Scopus database has done it for you. You can see the papers, some of the papers that are having the PDF files, so you can download these PDF files, but otherwise, many of the PDF files are also there, right? So, but I will always prefer you to have a Scopus database so that you can write good SLR papers, right? So let me proceed ahead onto this. So this is one thing. Now, uh, let me tell you this. यहाँ पर ना, there is a button. Can you see to this advanced query? So just click onto this over here. So what you will find is, just wait. Mhm. So you can see other things also should have come. I don't know. I think the So what you have to do is, look at this. Now it has come. So you copy everything from here and put it over here. Now just put it in this. All whatever we have done till now will become a part of the research methodology, right? So this all everything will become a part of the research methodology. So यहाँ पर we can see that. Let me increase the font size so that you can see it properly. Now just have a look at this. So it is showing that these are the two keywords, green bonds and sustainability. And the subject area that we have chosen is environmental, business, whatever we have done. यहाँ पर this is what it has written, or eco, whatever it was, social science, limit to article, limit to language, English. So whatever we have used, whatever the things we have used into the search criteria, all these has been mentioned, all about all these things, it has been mentioned over here into this. So what is required, that we need to put all these things into our research methodology part. So let me take you to one of my papers, and let me show you how do we write the research methodology part now. It's opening up, just give me a minute. So this is one paper of my student, and that is on impact investing. So this paper also recently got published in A category journal. So let me show you how we have done this. This is our research methodology part. This is our research methodology part. Let me show you how we have written it. So this is not required. Okay. So, you know, in the research methodology part, the more the tables, the better it is. If you present the information in the form of tables or figures, it becomes more, your paper speaks. It means like the reviewer, they will be able to see, it becomes more vibrant, right? So just have a look at this here. This is one table that we have made. Database, what is the database that we have used? Scopus. Article part search, where we have searched, so it is into the title, abstracts and keywords. And what were the fields searched, or the subject area, which was the subject area, economics, econometrics, like this. So what we are writing into this is about this, the subject area that we have used. So this is the table that we have made and showing this, and with what was our search string and what was the time span. So this is one table that we have used in the research methodology part. This is a part of our research methodology, right? Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Whenever you are presenting a table, so please make sure that you write this as well in the text as well. Don't think that if you have made the table, that is enough. No, you have to write about it as well. यहाँ पर you need to write this out कि what is the what like about this table, right? So I have also mentioned everything over here. I have made the table, but I have written everything about this table over here in the paragraph form. So this is what is mandatory. Right. So next table that I have made, everybody just have a look at this. Exclusion inclusion criteria. Just go through it. Just go through it and try to understand what is it. Inclusion means what are the things that we have included. Articles published in Scopus and ABDC ranked journals from this time period. What is the inclusion criteria? So, when we are selecting the papers on which we are going to do the literature review, right, on which we are going to do the literature review, please listen to my words carefully. So, I am saying the number of papers, right? What are the basis for selecting those papers? Let's say for this paper, we have chosen the papers that is indexed in Scopus and ABDC listed journal from the year 2011 to 24. And articles type me, what we have done is research papers, review papers, and conceptual papers. This about, I'm talking about this paper of mine, not the one that we have done right now. This is another paper of mine, and the topic was impact investing. Articles with the keywords, papers published in English. So, this is the inclusion criteria. How did we include the number of the papers that we have selected for this study? So, this is the inclusion criteria. What was the exclusion criteria? What are the things that we have excluded? Case studies, book chapters, working papers, report published. So, this is a mandatory tables. So, let me tell you one, these tables that I'm showing it to you right now, these are some of the mandatory tables that you should make, and you should write a paragraph about it as well. Right. Now, there is another thing that you have to talk about in your this research methodology. So what we are talking right now about the research methodology part. So I told you, tables, making tables and depicting the information through tables is very, very, very important, because it makes your paper more vibrant. So you can see this is one table that I have made, right? And you have to write a paragraph about it. There is another table, exclusion inclusion criteria, and there is another model. This is also very, very important. That model is called as a Prisma framework, right? So this is the third table that we have to make for the SLR paper in research methodology part. So what does it talk about? This talk about, like, initially, how many articles did you receive? Let's say for this paper, we received the articles, total number of articles that we receive were 814. Can you see to this? Let me increase the font size as well for your convenience. I think it is visible now to all of you. Please raise your hands if it is visible to you. Is my voice clear and everything? Any questions till now? Do you want to?
It's clear, Shalini, and there are few questions in the chat, but you may want to do
No, I
it
can take the
later.
questions in between. I can take the questions in between. There is no
Oh,
problem.
okay. So
You can unmute all the students, and I'll
yep,
take the questions in between. Yes, yes.
okay. Yep, already. So if you have any questions, everyone, feel free to raise your hands, and then some of you are currently raising hand, but I think that you just if you want to ask question or not. No. All right. Okay.
Okay,
It's
there is
clear.
one
So
question. No,
yeah.
there is one question. The student is asking, can we take articles less than 30? No, it is not good to take the articles less than 30. The minimum sample size should be 41. So let me tell you कि uh, you must take around 40 papers or 41 papers. That is the minimum number that we should take, and then do the SLR, right? This is one question. Another question, please ask the question if you want to.
Can I ask the question?
Yes, yes, yes.
So the paper that you gave an example before, is it accessible to public? If yes, can you share the link to us so that we can read about your
My
system?
paper,
Yeah, your paper that
I
you
will
an
share the
example
paper
before.
with Duke. I'll share my paper with Duke, and she will share it with you. All my
Now,
papers.
Shalini, just
Yes.
1 second. I think this one is accepted, but not yet published. I
Which
mean,
one? Impact.
it's not on the. Let I say, right?
My
It, it,
paper, this
it
paper is published.
is it okay? All right, then
Yes.
can you
Can you share the
maybe
link?
you can upload here in the chat, yeah, or get the link. Put if you could get the like the name or the link, I can share and then I can put it here for everyone. Yeah.
Duke, actually, I'll share it with you on the WhatsApp. I think it's lying on my WhatsApp and easy for me to share it with you. You share it with everyone, right?
Oh, you want to share in WhatsApp? Okay.
Yes, it is there on my WhatsApp. Yes, this is the paper. I'll
Is
share
it
it.
possible
I
you
know.
download? I see if I can get from WhatsApp. Yeah.
I'm sure it is all. I have shared it with you. Please share it with everyone. Yes.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So so how do we go about the Prisma framework? Right. So this is the okay. So this query also you have to put now. Uh, so now the Prisma framework. So let me tell you how do we go about it. This is a Prisma framework, right? So how do we go about it? It is having four stages, right? So let me share my this thing Prisma. So initially we have got 814 papers in this, and this was the field of impact investing with the following keywords. So this is what I have written in my first identification. So what is the total number of papers that we got initially. So that is the first box that you have to write from. And you have to tell what are the different sources from where you have extracted the papers. So it's Scopus and Google Scholar. After that, what we have done is we have narrow down our research. How do we do that? Like, we have selected these only, like, let's say it was 340 paper initially, but we limit our subject area to this, so the number of papers got reduced. So what was the number of the papers that we got now? That is 484. And how many records did we exclude? 330 records we have excluded. And how many we got after this screening? 484. Now this is our number. So the next, what we do is we make the eligibility criteria that all the articles, 484 articles that we will select, should be in ABDC listed journal and Scopus as well. So after that screening, how many of that has decreased? 230. And what was the final? 254 articles moved on to the next stage. And last May, how many articles we have excluded? 100. And for the quality journals, so how do you find that whether the paper is a quality paper or not? So you have to read the abstract for each paper. There might be some papers that is not very good, so you have to exclude those papers. So how do you come to know? By reading the abstract. There are some papers that are not at all good, so you exclude them by reading the abstract. So this is the abstract that you got from the CSV file, right? And okay, let me share one thing with you. So, whenever you are writing your SLR paper, do not write it single handedly. Have at least 3 to 4 people in your group, so that you can divide the number of papers among yourself. So, it becomes easy for you to write, right? Because if you start writing singly, matlab, if you are alone and you are writing, it becomes very boring, because you have to read all the abstracts, right? You have to read all the papers, so it becomes very difficult for you. But if you do this work in a group, so it becomes very, very interesting, and you do it at a faster pace. So try to do the papers, this SLR paper, try to write the SLR paper in a group, so that becomes more easy, right? So this is your Prisma framework. And the what was the final number of papers that we included into this is 154. So this is your research methodology part. And so you have to write about here, about everything over here. So you have to write this over here. In the end, the article shortlisted was screened for. Just read this. I want you to read this. So these are the 4 stages, right? So these are the 4 stages of it. Just have a look at this. Hello. Hanji sir. हम्म ठीक है हाँ जी हाँ जी सर उन्होंने रूम बुक कर दिया, वो हम वो पेमेंट कर देंगे रितुमा की। हाँ जी हाँ जी राइट सर, थैंक यू सो मच। यस हाँ जी राइट। ओके सर, मैं ना अभी लेक्चर में हूँ, मैं आपको थोड़ी देर तक कॉल करूँ? हाँ जी मैं करती हूँ। हाँ जी। So everybody is reading this? Yes. So these are the 4 stages. So have mentioned everything that we have written, we have presented in the figure. So we have written over here. First is the identification. How did we got it? What were the screening criteria? What was the eligibility? And finally the inclusion. So 154 research articles for final review we have got. And this one also will become a part of the you must put this one as well in the into your research methodology part, right? So research methodology part mein you can write it over here. Yahan par you can write it pilot search when you do that. So how many yahan par you can give about this. So like, or before this, right? So this is how we write the research methodology part. I hope it is clear to all. Please raise your hand. This is the totality of the research methodology part. Please raise your hands. This is, we are done with the research methodology part in totality. So, is it interesting to understand? Are you finding it interesting?
Maybe I asked if you find that so far you can follow and is it interesting, please type one in the chat. If you have something don't understand, type zero. Oh, we got a lot of number one.
That's very good. Great. Wow, nice.
If you don't understand anything, can put zero.
So that's very, very, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, you
Mai,
can
you can raise the question. Yes. Sung Mai.
Can I speak?
Sure.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you have just mentioned that we can identify a quality article from its abstract. And could you share with me some feature to figure out a quality abstract to identify a good article? Yes, that's my question.
Good article. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, good
Actually,
article.
when you read the abstract, you only come to know whether the paper is good or not. If you are not able to understand, what you can do is you can download the paper as well. So from the paper, you can see actually what is the quality of the paper. So if you are not able to understand from the abstract, you can download the paper as well. So I would recommend downloading the paper as well. So that will give you more insight into the paper as well. So I know it's a very technical and it's a very tedious work when you are writing the SLR, right? uh, Thai, is that clear? Is that clear?
Uh, yeah, but I really
Yeah.
want to know more some feature of high quality abstract. Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you that as well. Let me. Okay, so the abstract that talks about, let's say, the abstract can have a primary data. You understand primary data research papers, primary data research papers, secondary data, and and this thing, conceptual papers. So, what I'm trying to tell you here is there are some papers that has conceptual papers, and that is not very good papers. So you come to know about this through an abstract. So we need to read this abstract. I need to see. Ek minute, let me check if I, you know, have you written any paper before?
Yeah.
Okay. So look at this. This paper seems to be good. Although third party certification has been widely regarded as third party greenwashing in China, we attempt to address this problem for the first time by applying two size game models. Can you see this paper is a little different, and this seems to be a good one. You have to see the from this only. There must be some paper that is not very good, that you come to know by reading the abstract only. Look at this. The study period is taken from this. It is used a conceptual approach to discuss the finding highlights are This seems to be a good paper. You need to check it from this only, like is it a theoretic, or if you're not able to understand about a paper, so what you can do is you can get this the full paper, and then you can see it from there. And there are some papers that is not related to our stream. Like now look at this paper is not related to the management scheme, or is it? No, it is. Acha, fuzzy logic, hai, but in the green bonds only. No, no, this is there. It is there. You have to see, you have to read it, then you will come to know. Did I answer your question? May?
Yep, I got it. Thanks a lot.
It comes with the practice. Let me tell you very frankly, it comes with the practice. Once you start reading the abstract, what I can do is I can share this file, CSV file, with all of you, and you can see and you can read this as well. So you will come to know, and you will understand that whether it is good or not. Like there is a primary abstract, there is a secondary, right, data. So conceptual papers that does not have much information, that that is not very relevant, that is not having findings is not there, and maybe the data collection is not there. So like this you have to see if a particular paper is having some findings, data collection is not there. So those papers, conceptual papers, are very on short size papers, like only 5 to 6 pages paper, they are not very good and they are very theoretical. So those kinds of paper should not be included into your research work, this research, and you have to delete it. There is one more criteria for doing that. There another criteria for selecting this is through the source title. These are the name of the journal. So let me show you this. This is the name of the journal. So what you can do is you can see from here as well. uh, you take only those papers that is written in a good journals. Good journals means the papers that is written into SCI, that is written into ABDC listed, or Q1 Q2 journals. So this is what I mean actually. I hope it is clear now. I hope it is clear now. And if you read the full paper, I'll show you tomorrow as well. Whenever I'll take the next class, I'll show you the kind of papers what I'm talking about. Right? I'll show you that as well. uh, what are the key points we should take note after reading each abstract? Okay. So what you have to see into this is, when you are reading the abstract, what you have to understand is the methodology used in the paper, theory used in the paper. When you are reading the abstract, so what is the main thing that you have to take note of? Methodology, respondent of the study. So these are some of the things that you need to, like methodology may, whether it is a primary data study, whether it is a secondary data study, whether what are the tools used tools used in the study, like methodology used in the paper, let me highlight this. Tools used in the study, let me highlight this. Tools may, whether they have used the SEM, whether they have used the t-test, ANOVA, regression. So what are the tests they have used? Tools used in the study, methodology used in the study, theories used in the paper, respondent of the study. So these are some of the things that you have to see into the abstract. Is that clear to all?
Shalini, is it possible you share the Excel file in a chat or in WhatsApp for me, please?
Sure, I'll do that.
In the chat will be better because WhatsApp I use on the phone
Is it
only. So
okay?
yeah.
So is it possible to take it and keep it straight away to the chat right now?
Yeah, you can. So if you click on the icon, like the document in the chat, you will see it to attack the file. Or you could email to me if you can see, put in the chat.
No, I'm not. Let me try this. How do we do
Yeah,
that?
click on the icon, like the document, like the A4 page.
Yeah, this.
The page, yeah. Select that,
Acha, okay,
right?
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and then you can, yeah.
Okay.
All right, okay. That excellent. So everyone have the data sets.
It is
So this is the
downloaded.
data set for 340 papers, yeah?
195 papers.
195
240
papers,
were
yeah.
initial papers, but later on we screened down to 195.
Yeah,
So this
perfect.
was, yeah.
And
This,
the share keys for this data set is included in the paper that I have uploaded as the PDF file.
okay,
Yeah,
right.
right.
So should we continue even now, or what is like?
Sunny,
Yes,
can I
Yes,
please.
ask you a question because I
yes,
can see that so.
yes, Hank.
Yeah, can I actually ask one more question?
Yes, Hank, you
Okay,
can ask a question.
because I think so many messages, so maybe you missed my question. I just have a
Yes,
quick question
understood.
about that. When I did my search on Scopus, before I did it, I had checked manually on Google Scholar and I got about 10 key papers. But I did on Scopus,
Google
I
Scholar.
checked. Sorry.
You said Google Scholar, you checked the
Yeah, I
papers?
checked before I searched on Scopus. I checked on Google Scholar and I got about 10 key relevant papers related to my topic.
Mm-hmm.
After that, when I searched on Scopus, I checked the papers there, but most of them is not there. I refined the keywords so many times and try, but I see most of the results comes out about just 4 or 5 key papers there.
Only
Mm,
4 to 5 key papers were there through scopus.com?
yeah. I mean that the results about 300 paper on Scopus not include also my key papers that I have got already. Do you understand me?
Maybe Google Scholar is not considering only the Scopus. It is considering the normal papers as well. But
Yeah.
Scopus database is only having the papers that is listed in the Scopus database.
Yeah, I
So
think that I also have another thinking I should check another database because if I only like check on Scopus, maybe I miss a few key papers related to my topic. It's okay with if we publish,
actually,
maybe we miss, right?
there is a word that is called as do you understand local papers? This is called a local and worldwide, है ना? So when we talk about Scopus database, so
Yeah.
Scopus database is a better way. This is a local paper or the simple papers, matlab the papers who are not very good, so they got published locally. Maybe जैसे UGC net, in India we have UGC net or care listed journals. So that also might have come in your research work when you search from the Google Scholar. But when you go for a Scopus database, that is a much renowned database, and worldwide these papers you will find it. But this also includes a local paper as well, so that is why you got more papers into this Google Scholar and less in the Scopus database.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Professor,
Okay. Yes.
do we have
Can you be
a
a little
clear
louder,
distinction?
Trans?
Do we have a
Anji?
clear distinction between scoping review and systematic review in the field?
What scoping review?
Yeah, scoping review and systematic
So
review.
scoping review is having less number of papers, yeah. Even like around 30 also in that you can take. I have written one paper on that as well, but I will always suggest if you get more papers, then it is always better. So scoping review may you don't get more papers. When you write a scoping review, don't get more papers. But when you write a proper SLR, so you get more papers. You should consider more papers, and more than 41 you should take your sample size.
So the only distinction between two type reviews are the number of papers.
Yes, I have written one paper on scoping review as well. Tomorrow I'll share, or the next time, whenever I'll be taking a meeting, I'll recall this, I'll remember this scoping review paper, I'll share it with you all. I'll share it with Duke, and she will share it with you.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Okay, so let me tell you one more thing before. Uh, okay, so there is a button that is called as this is Scopus database. So there is a button that is called as Analyze Result. Click onto this website. Click onto this Analyze Results. So what you will see is you will get very beautiful diagrams onto this. I know it's taking a little time. I don't know what is happening. Anyways, we have to wait. It's opening up. Just give. Okay, so now you can see this is a this is given by the scopus.com only database. So the articles, you can see the year wise categorization of your data. So what you can do is, this is a graph, so you can download this. There is a button called as export. So if you export them to a CSV file, so you will see um the year-wise collection of the paper. So you can make a graph for this as well. Can you see, all of you? Let me increase the font size so you can see the year-wise categorization of the paper. So this is one result that you can use in your paper, SLR paper. There is another thing that you can use, the documents by country. So you can see this is another chart that you can make use of in your paper. So you can click on to this export button and click on to export CSV file. So you will get a CSV file with respect to this. Let me increase the font size. So you can see the China is the one who has written the highest number of papers with 46. United Kingdom. So like this is another chart that you can make in your paper, right? So this is given by the Scopus database itself. So there are many things that you might document by subject area. So even if you want to make use of this chart, so you can make this use of this chart as well in your paper. I think these are the charts that is being provided by the Scopus database, right? So this is what you can make use of. And this is what authors know. So these are some of the important charts that we can make use of with the help of the this database, Scopus database. So should we stop it here today? We'll do the next session next time. Maybe day after tomorrow, Friday. I think will be okay with all of you. Do
Um, yep, you want to do it Friday or you want to do it next week?
next
Uh,
way.
it, it's your choice.
When did you say? No, I'm not able to understand. When did you
I
say?
mean, do you want it to do it in Friday, so another, 2 days, or you want the same time here next week? Let's do Friday.
Next. No, this Friday also okay. Next Friday, you are saying.
No, I mean next Wednesday. So like all the section should be in fixed time, once a
Actually,
week.
I think the Wednesday, I think I'll be traveling because I'm going to Malaysia for 3 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm going on Saturday and I'm coming on 17th. I don't know what is 17th. What is the day? 11 plus 7, 18. So I'll be
17
back
is
on 18th.
Tuesday. Mhm.
Huh. So I'll be back 17th, 17th
Maybe can
night,
you stop the share
17th,
screen for now?
19th.
Yeah.
What?
Stop the share screen
Oh,
because I
yeah,
see
yeah.
me. Yeah, okay. Right.
So
Yep, so
17th.
I'm happy with
Okay,
Friday.
yes, yes, we can do. No, no, we can do it on 18th. Yes, we'll do it on 18th. Right. That's okay with me.
Yes,
Same time. Yes,
same
next week.
time. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that will be better. Yeah, I'll do it.
yeah. So you
18th.
think that it is, get 1 week better than the Friday? Like,
You say it is your choice. It is your call. I leave that to you. You have to
oh,
decide and tell me
okay,
when do you.
everyone, I see if now let me have a quick poll. To see there is pro and cons to have it in the same time. Next section. So one is what we said, Friday.
Day after tomorrow?
Friday 13, right? Or the next one is Wednesday 18.
18th.
All
Yeah.
right, now everyone, can you write in the chat? I allow you to uh right. Save as meeting pool. All right. Oh, we do it. Do you see the pool on the screen?
Saying Friday as well. The people are saying Friday. Somebody is saying 18th. You have to some most of the people are saying 18th. 18th.
18, so 1 week, yeah? Yeah. I think make it 1 week.
Fine. Sure.
Right. How
Fine. No
many
issue.
sessions will we have, Shalini?
Uh, I don't know. Till the time I complete this, we can go on. No, I have no issues.
All
I'll do
right.
it for you.
And you free on Wednesday, every friend Wednesday.
Yes, we will see to it. Let's do that on 18th. Then I'll tell you. Yes, yes. Next Wednesday I'm free. Yeah, because it is Christmas Eve, 25th, 18th, then 25th. That is a Christmas day. You
Yeah.
decide.
I'm okay, it's
I'm
yeah, so you're not all right, then we do. Thank you very much. And
it's
we see you
fabulous.
every week. I think that I asked for 1 week because I want the participant to take the PDF, your article and the data sets, and try to replicate to see what they can do and what they can understand, and they may come up with more questions.
Sure.
Yes? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your time and your efforts, right? Yeah. All right. We
With
would
you.
like to see you next week. I think that
Yes.
at the current is good. Yeah, is not what are you putting? Someone putting something. Uh,
Maybe by mistake. Maybe by mistake. You just, I think we can leave now. I think, right?
all right.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye, everybody, good night, right? Good
Yeah.
night, everyone.
All right.
Okay,
Good night. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Ừ, bạn nào tắt cái